to how you can combine these functions, give you some more value. So we're doing nesting and combining of functions. So a basic function, I did the if. So if A1 is less than January 1st, or greater than or equal to January 1st, 2013, then the value is January. Otherwise, the value is not January. Well, that's not a very good test because today is greater than January 1st, 2013, and it's not January. So you'd need to build in more logic. You could put an and, you could build, put some other logic in there. But what I decided to do is do a single nested entry and just instead say if month of A2, and A2 is where I've got my January 1st, 2013. If that's 1, then it's January. Otherwise, it's not January. So you can dig down and you can have a function within a function within a function within a function. And we call that nesting. So we can nest multiple times. And this is where I was saying I'd give you an example of error. So if month A3 is 1, then the answer is January. Otherwise, the answer is not January. But then around that I say, but if A3 doesn't even have a date in it, what if it says dog or cat or moose or squirrel? Then it's going to return not even a date. So it gives you the ability to build these very complex functions that anybody that's had Justin build a function for them can see how complex some of these get. And this is the type of things you do, is you nest it inside, and it's like a Russian nesting doll. It's the inside and then works its way out. So it calculates the inside, then the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And so you need to know where the center is. When you're doing something like this, when you have something like that in Excel and you have a nested function, anytime you're editing a function, when you move your cursor over, see how the both parentheses are lighting up when I move my cursor over parentheses? If I have multiple parentheses in here, so I'm going to just surround this with a bunch of parentheses. As I add a parentheses, it shows me which one it's matching with. So you can always know where your parentheses are matching up, because if you don't know, you can have this complex function, and if I have one parenthesis too little and I say enter, found an error, do you want to accept the correction? It's assuming what the correction I want is, but sometimes if it's really complex, it doesn't know what you did wrong because you have somewhere you have an extra parenthesis you shouldn't have. And the ability to say this is where they're matched up.